Morning class, Professor Kev here. Today's student success tip is called Why I Do Not Like Elevator Pitches. People are stunned when I say I'm not a fan of elevator pitches. They're like, I thought you were a networking guy. Elevator pitches are networking 101, bud. Yeah, they are. Let me try to explain to you why I don't like them. So I had a young guy come out to my networking event, and he had learned the importance of having an elevator pitch. I meet him. Hey, thanks for coming to the event tonight. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do? He literally clicked his heels together like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz or someone. Blah, 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 blah. Just started going off. I interrupted him. Little mean. Hey, stop for a sec. Answer this question. He did. I'm like, I'm sorry. And he literally clicked his heels together again and started at the top. He did that to everyone he met. Doesn't make sense to me. You have to cater your elevator pitch to the person you're speaking to. That's the key to me. And a lot of people don't do this. They just have their elevator pitch and they throw it at everyone. And it often doesn't work. So use me as an example. When I was running events, I'd meet someone, I run networking events, and a lot of people would rather go to dentists and get a root canal than go to a networking event. Me pitching those events to them is silly. It's a waste of time. They're not listening. My friend Scott, the best advice Scott gave me is everyone, when you're giving them an elevator pitch, they're thinking, what's in this for me? Why do I care? He's right. It may sound harsh, but he's right. So then I'd be like, well, I host a podcast. I can interview in the podcast. Again, class, not everyone wants to be on a podcast. I promote you through social media. Some people don't use social media. So I have to talk to the person, figure out what they value, and then use a pitch that will appeal to them. This is important. So as a student, what does this mean? When you're out at an event, you got to, again, who is this person? Where do they fit in? So if you're at an event and you're looking for a job, so maybe you're an accounting student, you're fourth year, you're getting ready to graduate, you want to work in a CPA firm, and you want to focus on tax. Well, if this person is working in a firm, your elevator pitch will be a lot different to them than someone who's not working in a firm who may know somebody. So if you're like, hey, I'm a fourth year, and I'm winging this, so stay with me. So I'm a fourth year. I want to work in a CPA firm. I want to focus on tax. These are the types of firms I'm looking for. Well, I may not know anyone that's a tax person. I might know someone who works at the firm though. Oh wow, my neighbor actually works at that firm. Tell me some more information. Let me see if I can help you. The the goal here is to make it easy for someone to help you. I talk to a lot of students that, might be an engineer and they're using technical terms. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. They're mentioning roles. I'm like, I don't know what that means. But if you're telling me, hey, here's my target companies, I might not know what all that means, but I know someone that works there. The goal is to make it easy for them to help you. And that's where you have to have different elevator pitches. Meeting someone randomly at an event, you're telling them, hey, here's my goals. They may not know anyone, but if you make it so that, I don't know anyone that works in mechanical engineering, or I don't even know what mechanical engineering is, but you're like, hey, here's some of the companies I'm targeting. Well, just small world. My brother works in accounting in that company. Let me call you a call, see if there's anything I can do to help you. Always, always, always focus on the other person. And it has to make sense. I use taglines like, I change the world one connection at a time. People ask me, what do you do? I change the world one connection at a time. Have a nice day. Like, what does that mean? Maybe they'll play and ask me more. I had one woman who had an effective tagline. I met her, hey, tell me what you do. I find people. Are they hiding? Yes. And come to find out, she was a private investigator. Well, the company she worked for was a private investigation firm. And she had some really cool stories about how they found people. Now, I bought into it, which told me I find people. Now, you may have been like, okay, have a nice day. Like, whatever. I don't want to play 20 questions with you. I was intrigued by it. So see how it may work and it may not work. Some people might be, oh, good, good, good for you. I'm gonna go get a drink now. So try to make it as easy as possible for someone else to help you, but gotta cater the message. And think about it. Does it make sense? Because again, I have people that use elevator pitches and it doesn't help me understand why you stand out. I hear it, I'm like, well, I know about seven people that do exactly what you do, and they all come back to, we provide outstanding customer service. Okay, you and everybody else. If you're not standing out in the elevator pitch, it's not effective. There's no reason for me to remember it. And when I have that need or know someone has the need, I'm going to call on you. So you got to put some effort into it. But again, cater it to the person you're speaking to. Make it easy for them to help you and not go, ah, geez, you're looking for this type of job. I don't know anyone that works in that industry. But throwing out the companies you want to work for, the target may be like, wow, small world of things. Happen to know someone who works there. So just want to talk a little bit about elevator pitches and focusing on helping people. Again, people are really surprised when I'm like, I'm just not a fan of elevator pitches. I've heard so many of them, and at the end, you go, so what? You and everyone else, my friend. If it's not standing out, it's not effective. But it also has to be easy to understand where, I have people, I work with companies, between 20 and $100 million. Okay, I probably don't know, anyone in that range, but because I may have someone in the range, I just don't know that the company's that big or not. So sometimes, you're really trying to draw the picture, but you're like, okay, it's not clear enough that I would know how to help you and stuff. I use an example, my friend, he's a painter and he describes a house. It's this type of house, there's this many windows, it's on a color. And it's funny, I've been driving down the street and I look out and go, oh, that's the house he wants to paint. Because he drew the picture so easy for me to understand that I could see it and find it for him. So just wanted to share a little bit about on talking about elevator pitches and why I'm just not a big fan. All right, thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to your comments on this one because I always get a lot of comments going, come on, that's networking 101. If it's done right. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you have a truly dazzling day.